and air conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mostly sunny skies and light winds, high around 67. Tonight, clear skies and light and variable winds, below around 45. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies with a light breeze, afternoon high near 69. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old-fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with Taco Night on Mondays or Whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
This is Rick Heyman with Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Sartor Heyman is celebrating 120 years, and you could win big. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for your chance to win a $120 gift certificate every week. That's right, we're giving away $120 every week as a thank you for being part of our story. Don't miss your chance to treat yourself. Follow Sartor Heyman Jewelers today. Celebrating 120 years. Sartor Heyman, when only the best will do.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Hi, Sean Callahan here, and I've got some great news for you. Koppel Chevrolet GMC is proud to be the #1 fastest growing GMC dealer in the Omaha and Lincoln metros. Koppel is also celebrating its 50th anniversary. We want to say thank you to all of our customers that have helped us reach these milestones. So come see why so many customers, including myself, are choosing Koppel Chevrolet GMC for their automotive needs. Please check us out at koppelcars.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
This is the Don't Punt Hour with former Nebraska receiver.
Throwing over the middle, completes the pass. He's got speed to the end zone. Touchdown. 45 yards.
And return specialist.
This time he beats the kicker and one more.
DeMornay Pierson-El.
Only does the sideline have confidence in Pierson-El, but Pierson-El has confidence in Pierson-El.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Powered by the Teammates Mentoring Program.
All right, welcome in. Don't Punt Hour. Harrison Arns on the ones and twos. We are live on the brick and mortar. No Royals. Their season's unfortunately over for all the Royals fans in the area. Obviously, we do got MLB playoffs, but none of those playing on our airwaves. And no NFL either, as we wrapped up with Monday Night Football yesterday. We will certainly talk about that. Crazy finish. I don't think I've ever seen a finish quite like that. I was live till midnight. And I was sitting there with DP, obviously referring to the Chiefs and Jags game, and he kind of narrated what happened. And I was like, no way. Had to pull up my phone, looked at Twitter. I was like, if that's true, you know, Twitter's going to have clips of it all over the place. And yes, I'm talking about the Trevor Lawrence trip and fall, stumble, get up and run it in for the touchdown to go ahead and win that game. But nonetheless, we will get to that game. DeMornay Pierson-El, how's it going on a Tuesday night?
It's going well. You know, one day closer to another big week, but doing well.
Yeah, we got Maryland coming. Well, not coming our way. We're heading their way this weekend. And then we just got done talking with Jalen Reyes, assistant coach of Nebraska volleyball, and the dominant performance those guys put together over the weekend. And I believe I should double check who they have coming up on the slate here. I think it's Washington. Yeah. So they got Washington at home, and then they go play Purdue on the road. Well, they got a little bit of a road stretch here. So Friday, they get Washington. And then Sunday, Purdue on the road, and then the upcoming Friday, Michigan State on the road, and then Sunday again on the road facing Michigan before they're back home with Northwestern. So a little bit of a road run here, 3 straight road games for the Huskers, but they're still sitting there 14-0. And after a dominant performance over the weekend, you're feeling pretty good about their odds. Let's talk some NFL, though. DeMornay Pierson-El, and since we already mentioned it, the Chiefs right now, and not like a super unhealthy Chiefs, they are 2-3. They just lost to the Jaguars. Jags are 4-1, though. It's not like the Jaguars are nobody anymore. Thoughts on just where the Chiefs are right now, and then we'll talk about the Jags.
They're not in as bad as a place as Baltimore, but as I said, I mean, Philly kind of demonstrated, you know, how to kind of take care of them, to kind of hit them in the mouth. Philly did things differently than San Fran was playing them, because San Fran's another physical team too, but it just wasn't enough. People aren't scared of them, you know, and I understand they may be hurt or whatnot. Their run game necessarily isn't going how they probably would like. You know, the guys that they have at the wide receiver position necessarily, you know, either from suspension or hurt. You know, it's been, you know, inconsistent. It's gotten a little bit consistent since I think Thornton has come along.
Yeah, he's been the bright spot so far.
That's been about it. And then, you know, I mean, Travis Kelce, he's not. Everybody's like, oh, he's not in his prime and everything like that. He's still a threat, but again, all the attention is focused on him. So you don't have, you know, 4-3 demons on the outside taking the top off to where, you know, he can manage the undercarriage.
What's more surprising, the Chiefs looking as rough as they do right now, or the Jaguars being 4-1?
Jaguars being 4-1.
Duval, baby, they're looking nice. I'll tell
Trevor
you what,
Lawrence is actually looking like how he's supposed to be.
I'm happy for him, you know, because I talk about this all the time with certain quarterbacks. They walk into rooms and you're like, you know, if you make it out alive and with the starting job and the face of the franchise, like, I'll be impressed, because that's a lot of barriers you got to break through before that can actually happen. And he's not all the way there yet, but he's keeping it alive. He was 18 for 25 yesterday. He threw a pick, but still pretty solid numbers, 221 yards and a touchdown. And of course, on the ground, he had 2 touchdowns. He had 10 carries for 54 yards. And of course, the last one, out of pure chaos, wasn't all his fault. The right tackle did step on his foot that caused him to fall, but then he kind of gets up and realizes, well, nobody around me, I'm going to go ahead and run it in here. And he found a way to win the game for the Jaguars. So those guys off to a really hot start. And let me double check the standings on how the Jags are sitting here. But if the Colts weren't so good this year, it would have been a great year for the Jags to break through.
Can the Jags keep it up, or is it going to be the Colts to win that AFC South?
I don't think you have to watch out still for the Texans. I know they're kind of had a slow start and everything like that. That division is still up in the air because I think only one division game has been played by all of them. So just because they are 4-1 or whatnot, I mean your division record kind of holds still. So I think that division is still kind of wide open.
All right, fair enough. I'm going to say the Titans no, but never know. Maybe they get it together. Texans, they really beat up on the Ravens. And
it was the Ravens without Lamar. So
yeah. But you know what? They can play on defense, and I think they put up like 40+ points.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm taking that win with a grain of salt. It's like I did that, but Lamar wasn't playing.
Yes, you should. All I'm saying is at least the offense has some life. Mm-hmm. And that was the thing with the Texans that was so concerning was like, oh my gosh, these guys can't even score. It doesn't matter if they defend. And I know it's a beat down Ravens team with no leader in there with Lamar Jackson, but your offense looks good. You knew Lamar's offense was going to, or not Lamar's, but the Baltimore Ravens offense was going to struggle without their guy, and they did. But you still did what you needed to do on offense. So I'm not willing to count them out, but it's going to be, I think it's probably going to be a 2-team playoff division, which is crazy because at the beginning of the year, I would have said no.
I don't know. The AFC stacked. That the AFC is definitely the stronger out of the NFC. They have the potential to have 2 from that division, but I'm not willing to say 2 right now.
All right.
It's the AFC is strong. You got Pittsburgh doing its thing. You got maybe 2 teams from the AFC West. The Chargers and Broncos. You can't count neither one of those 2 out. I mean, the Chiefs are the Chiefs. I know what they're doing, but you still have to put your hat in a ring for them. You go.
Patriots, are you buying?
Huh?
Patriots, a big win versus New England.
They're sneaky. Drake May is playing really, really well.
I told you that team, great
it's
hire,
sneaky.
Great hire with that head coach.
Yeah,
like that was the guy where if I was the Chicago Bears, I was like, Vrabel, I wouldn't have hated it.
No,
and I don't hate it for the Patriots either because they look respectable again. And you're right, the quarterback's looking pretty good up down there. So they might be in the running.
It's close. It's close for them to get 2 teams out of that division. I'm not willing to say that right now. It's early. It's a little bit too early. It's only the first quarter of the season. We haven't even got to like 10 games. You'll really kind of start to see around 8 to 10 games, kind of those playoff dominant teams.
Yeah, to me, it's going to be, how much can the Jags and Colts stay hot? And why pick like 2 teams maybe in that division is because you're getting a really rough year from the Ravens. And we know why, for obvious reasons. But the more games keep racking up like this, it's going to be hard for those guys to come back. The Bengals, same thing. You're just kind of waiting for it to fall apart, it feels like. The Steelers, yes.
The Bengals may have life, though. They may have life.
Yeah. I mean, they want Zach Taylor fired, and he's not the problem. The Bengals just feel like a mess.
They just traded for Joe Flacco. It's very interesting. Again, Joe Flacco's been around for a long time. He knows the AFC North with being in Baltimore, being in Cleveland. Veteran quarterback. He has pieces. I know the offensive line is still shaky or whatnot, but he's a better option than what is there. The Bengals could be back being dangerous. They're not out of it.
Well, they just got to stay alive.
Yeah.
And to get the other Joe back, because of course Joe Flacco is not the same as Joe Burrow, but Flacco, chances are.
Now, I mean, Joe Flacco is a Super Bowl winning quarterback now. Relax.
I'm just saying, who would you take?
I mean, it's different times. I mean,
Joe Burrow if he was healthy. Flacco is an upgrade. I will say that. We can all agree that Flacco is definitely an upgrade from what they had going on. Who do they got coming up here? Who does Flacco get? Packers, Steelers. Tough 2 games right off the rip there. It'll be interesting to see what he can do, though. You got great weapons there. If he can just have enough time to throw it, they might be able to survive and hold on just long enough. to keep them in the running. But that's pretty much all the teams I really see in the playoffs on that side of the ball. Back to the actual games over the weekend. Unless you got any more final thoughts on Chiefs Jaguars.
Nope.
All right. Other games of note, Titans beat the Arizona Cardinals on another player who just simply lets go of the ball before the end zone. I don't know how that keeps happening. It's got to be one of the most frustrating things, not only for the coach, but the player himself. Like, that is such a humiliating moment. And when you lose the game by 1, and I mean, it led to a safety. So that's quite literally a 9-point swing. That's tough to swallow. It's not all on him, though. I mean, he did give the Titans 22 points. I thought the Cardinals were pretty solid. This loss right here makes me a little shaky on them.
NFL.
Yeah, NFL. True that.
I mean, any given Sunday. Their division is strong. They might be the weakest team, honestly, in that division. Comparing to some of the other teams,
you're probably right.
I like what they're doing on defense, but with James Conner being hurt, that's a big blow. He's a big piece of their identity. He's probably the staple point probably of that organization, even more than Kyler. I'll say it.
Well, McBride hasn't been great for him either this year. He's been fine, but they haven't really utilized him a ton like you were maybe expecting. Because last year it's like, oh my gosh, we got the next best tight end, and this year they just haven't really found the same ways to utilize him, and that's also hurting their offense.
Yeah, so they're playing good, but I just don't think they'll be enough for a playoff team when you're looking at the rest of their division. There might be 3 teams in the NFC West that go to the playoffs. I mean,
yeah.
See, Seattle's playing well. Donald has them, operating. They got strong defense. 49ers are playing well, strong defense. We have to see what's up with, them being healthy. And the Rams are probably the best team in that division, offense and defensive wise. So the odds are just stacked against them. Even if they do well outside of their division, I think that's a long shot.
Yeah, and I'm not going to disagree with you there. It's not that the Cardinals are bad. It's just NFL's tough. And when you're in a division, when you got the 49ers and the Seahawks and the Rams, and they're all above you.
Yeah.
And they're not above you because of flukes. I mean, they got better players. And the 49ers do it when their players are hurt. So when the 49ers are all back healthy, like, that team's going to be a nightmare.
Scary.
Teams. Yeah. Broncos take down the Eagles. So you had the 2 teams that were undefeated lose their perfect records, and the Eagles being one of them. They lose 21-17. It was another game where Jalen Hurts just didn't look great throwing the ball. And I don't know if that's a real problem of his. Like, do you think that's just a bad game, or do you think Jalen Hurts has some serious deep ball accuracy issues? Because that's the thing that the fan from the couch is going to keep saying.
I think it's just a bad game. Again, I mean, people are the football world are the biggest haters of the Eagles.
Yeah.
One week, that they can't throw, they don't need to throw and everything like that. Then when they do throw, the other team has NFL players too. You have the remaining defensive player of the year that he was throwing against. You have the number 1 defense from last year that he's going against. People are acting like he's not allowed to struggle against a really, really good defense.
Yeah.
So I'm not. Oh, he can't do it. No, he was going against the number 1 defense last year with the player of the year on that defense as well. So is it gonna be like how it was 2 weeks ago, where AJ Brown went off for 100-something yards off of 6 catches and a touchdown? No, it's not. So I think it was just that one-off game. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, they are 4-1 still. And the Broncos defense is really good. To your point. Broncos in themselves, they're going to be a problem. Like, that's another playoff team. So you took a tough loss, but you didn't take it. It's not like you lost to the Panthers.
That's a significant win for the Broncos. That's a good win on their resume.
Yeah, and it would have been a good win for the Eagles too. I mean, that's another playoff team in my mind that you guys would have a win over in the regular season. So I'm on the same boat. I think he at times isn't the most accurate, but I still have a hard time finding a quarterback that would fit that system any better. And that's always where I'm at with my criticism of Jalen Hurts. I'm like, if not him, then who?
There's maybe 3 quarterbacks that people might take over Jalen Hurts, and other than maybe 1 or 2 of them, he's probably more successful than all of them. The only other one that has had more success probably than Jalen Hurts is Patrick Mahomes.
Well, you want to do the QBR game and just tell me if you would take this quarterback or Jalen Hurts.
That's fine.
All right. And we're going to go top to bottom because, again, this is QBR rating. This is not a good list to figure out who the best
This is just my personal opinion.
Yes, this is an opinion, and this is also just hard stats that is not great if you just purely look through QBR rating, but we're going to do it for fun exercise. So you tell me, Jalen Hurts or this player. At number 1, QBR. Can you guess it?
Herbert.
Think about like who's been the most surprising and best team.
Then Danny Dimes.
Indiana Jones. Yeah, he's got the best QBR right now. I'm taking
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, I would too. Number 2, a guy who we talk about a lot, and great player. Not everybody recognizes it. One team had him in their grasp and didn't want him.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold, number 2.
I would still take Jalen.
I would too. Okay. Number 3, I'm going to stop playing the guessing game. I just thought it was funny that Sam Darnold, a guy who you were very high on, sure enough. I know it's just QBR, but he's good. Dak Prescott.
I'm taking Jalen.
At number 4, Patrick Mahomes.
I would take Pat.
Okay, fair enough. 5 is Lamar Jackson. You're probably going to take Lamar.
I'm taking Lamar.
Okay, 6, Josh Allen. Josh Allen.
That's a toss-up to me.
What?
That's a toss-up.
Well, you know what? One's won a Super Bowl and one hasn't, so that is fair.
That's a toss-up.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that to you.
Depending on the day and what you want to do and everything like that. That's a tough one.
Yeah. Because I think if you put Josh Allen in that same, he could run that Eagles offense too.
It would look differently. I mean, Josh Allen is the new day and age of Matthew Stafford. He's the new Matthew Stafford. Heavy arm, rocket launcher arm, accurate and everything like that. Has a lot of winning success and everything like that. Just not the NFC Championship wins or Super Bowl wins. It's Matthew Stafford with the Lions like.
I can't disagree with it. I think I'd go Josh Allen, but I don't think it's like miles apart. And if you want to say, well, he had to play the Chiefs every year. Well, Hurts did once to the Super Bowl and won. So
the thing about that is it's Hurts has slayed the Chiefs on the biggest stage with Saquon and without Saquon. Even without Saquon, outside of a fumble, Jalen Hurts was still outperforming Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
So, me personally, I would go Jalen.
I don't think that's a crazy take at all. I disagree, but I'm not going to fight you on it. Jared Goff at number 7.
Ooh.
Goff and Stafford are those 2 QBs that break everybody's brain. Because they're phenomenal QBs, but they play a very certain style.
Success-wise, like it's Jalen Hurts, but I think just pure accuracy, like of kind of what you want. Like Jared Goff is a type of quarterback that a lot of people were like, okay, that's the ideal quarterback.
Yeah, I agree, but I'm going to go with Hurts on this one.
Yeah, I would go Hurts too.
Okay, we're going to keep going until we get to Hurts. Hurts is at 13, so we don't got a whole lot left. Number 8, Baker Mayfield.
I'm taking Baker. For whatever reason, I like Baker. Just I like what I like how he just kind of let him hang. That like I would take Baker. That's just me personally.
I don't hate. No one hates that. No one hates anybody taking Baker. Like everyone, he's just become such an NFL fan favorite. The Baker ride is the most fun you can probably have right now.
I mean, he was at the mountaintop, came all the way down, and he's climbing back to the top.
Rising feet, quite literally.
I mean, and Jalen Hurts did that in college. You know what I mean? They both have similar stories of being at the top, falling, and kind of taking back what's yours. I just like Baker. That's like I said. That's just me personally.
Yep. All right. Number 9, Matthew Stafford. I'm probably taking Stafford.
I'm taking Stafford.
Yeah, okay. We agree on that one. Mac Jones.
I'm taking Jalen.
Yeah, okay. He's at number 10, by the way.
I'm taking Jalen.
Just to show you how he's
System.
doing it. Jordan Love, number 11.
Jalen, and it's not close.
Number 12, Caleb Williams.
Jalen, and it's not close.
Number 13, Jalen Hurts. So, going through the list, I don't think you're a lot more closer than I realized. I agreed with you pretty hard, but quarterbacks above him. I mean, I'm looking at Lamar, Josh Allen.
It's 2. Like I said, it's 2 or 3 that and some people might even say Joe Burrow. Honestly, just because of Burrow's health history, I'm taking Jalen.
Yeah, I'm just not even equating him into it because this year he's just not in the picture.
It's not even that. I mean, his whole career wise. I mean, every other year he's hurt.
It's hard to equate his career. I can't live off of one time he made it to the Super Bowl and lost. As incredible as it was, and it's not all his fault. It's really a lot of it.
I'm not mad at him. I'm just stating the facts of it is what it is.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate lack of stats, is what you'd call it. So he's obviously not here at all because there's no reason to talk about him because he's just not out there playing. But you'll be curious to see if he can just stay healthy. How old is Joe Burrow now? He's not old yet.
28.
28, like, man,
probably 28,
crazy
maybe 29, maybe.
I'm just gonna look it up before we go to break here because it is crazy how much of his career we're just missing already, which is a huge bummer for being a guy. Yeah, he's 28. For a guy as good as he is, it's like we're just kind of going through years with him, and it's a bummer not to see him healthy. And then when he is healthy, it's terrifying to watch him, run around that pocket that's kind of breaking down around him. All right, we'll go ahead, throw it to break. Don't go anywhere. Don't punt out. We're going to keep talking NFL right here, 93.7 The Ticket.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
This is James Harrell with NP Dodge Real Estate. When I became a licensed realtor, I wanted a brokerage that would help me grow in my new career. I found that in Lincoln First Realty. When Lincoln First was acquired by NP Dodge, the training and support I received only got better. I love knowing I have the power of the NP Dodge brand behind me. I would recommend NP Dodge to new agents looking to jumpstart their real estate career and to current agents who want to take their business to the next level.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
When the clock strikes 0 after every Nebraska football game, there's only one place to go for instant coverage. Tune in for the Husker After Party Postgame Show on 93.7 The Ticket for each game, win or lose. Call in with all your takes or text the show at 464-5685 and hear quotes from the players and coaches, too. It's the Husker After Party Postgame Show, sponsored by Anderson Ford and Vinny Kreekak of State Farm Insurance.
A business's phone is the lifeline to its customers and potential clients. That's why it's so important that you can take calls seamlessly from anywhere, whether you're on the road or in the office. Hamilton Business Technologies can help ensure your phone rings wherever you are. We can equip your headquarters and any of its locations with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we know how to keep Nebraska businesses connected. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Hi, I'm Sarai, your personal banker here at Midwest Bank. I'm proud to serve our community in English and in Espanol because everyone deserves a banker who understands them. This Hispanic Heritage Month, we're celebrating the traditions, values, and dreams that make our community strong. Whether you're opening your first account, planning for the future, or growing your business, estoy aquí para ayudarle a alcanzar sus metas. I'm here to help you reach your goals. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats. Attention all Wings fans, Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays enjoy 40% off boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.39 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today, 68th and O, or in Williamsburg Village.
Did you know that deer collisions are covered under the comprehensive portion of your car insurance? That means, like with hail damage or vandalism, since they are out of your control, they don't usually raise your insurance rates. And that's a good thing, since most deer don't carry liability insurance. At Eustace Body Shop, we fixed all kinds of animal collision damage, from cows to raccoons, bobcats, and even turkeys. We can't do much for the animal, but we can get your car back on all fours and looking like new again.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top-quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. You can't go wrong with one of their great bagel sandwiches or breakfast burritos. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
This is the Don't Punt Hour on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Powered by the Teammates Mentoring Program. Here is your host, DeMornay Pierson-El.
Welcome in segment number 2, Don't Punt Hour. DeMornay Pierson-El, one of the better special teams players and better wide receivers in Nebraska football history. Joining me, as always, Monday through Thursday, 7 to 8. Well, excuse me, not 7 to 8, 8 to 9. Raph will join me from 9 to 10. And as always, on Tuesdays, we're talking a lot of NFL football. We went through some QB exercises, if you want to call them that, really comparing Jalen Hurts where he sits across the league. But before we're doing that, we're just going across a league recap of what all happened in, week 5? Yeah, week 5 of the NFL. Another game of note. This one's important to me. This is a big week for me, DeMornay Pierson-El. Big week. And I do not like that the Commanders beat the Chargers and did it really impressively. 27-10. Let's see what Jaden Daniels did. He was awesome. He was 15 for 26, 231 yards, 1 touchdown. And again, it's just on the ground is what he does, is what watch the games with him. And it's maybe he's not throwing 70+% all the time. He changes games up. Thoughts on the Commanders? Looking good. They kind of looked like their old selves against the Chargers.
They handle business against a very, very good team, a playoff team.
On the road, too.
Yeah, you know, probably shocked a lot of people, especially coming off of an injury. I mean, the Commanders are a team that you have to worry about. Like when Jalen's healthy and whatnot, with them adding Debo and everything like that. I understand they running back situation or whatnot. They're figuring it out.
Can that be? Let me check out the standings real quick, just to kind of see how everybody else is shaking out. But can that be a playoff team? The Commanders are sitting there right now, 3-2. Eagles 4-1, and you know, with the NFC, we'll see what the NFC North shakes out. But
They're
not really worried about it.
They're going to be right there, first or second place. They're going to contend for that, and they can contend against the rest of the NFC. Like they can take on anybody, and give them a run for their money. I'm not worried about what their record is and everything like that right now. The first half, kind of like I said, the first half of the season is behind you. It's late October and November that's really going to count.
It's going to be interesting to see how those guys can continue to develop. I got to say this though, real quick. Why the hell do my Bears got to play on the road again there? How did that happen? I don't know who put that deal together, but you would think we'd get them at Soldier Field this year. No, we got to go over there again. I don't know. DP's back there. He's gone though. He's taken off, so I don't got to worry about him when the day comes. But I'm really hoping that the Bears can show out. Commanders are good though. Watch out for the Commanders. I think they're back. I think they kind of found where they left off last year.
Yeah.
So this could be a really, next few weeks here. I'm going to keep an eye on them and see if this is the same Commanders of last year. And Daniels are just going to keep getting better. Chargers only scoring 10 points. I really thought Jim Harbaugh was the guy for this team. He still might be the guy. Any sort of panic around Herbert, Jim Harbaugh, and the Chargers constantly feeling like they take a step and then they take a step backwards.
No, I mean, you got two all-pro tackles that aren't even in the game. You got that's outside of the quarterback, the left tackle was probably, the left tackle is the most. You need that. It's a very important spot in football. So you not only did you have a Pro Bowler that was there that's out for the season, you draft another guy who comes from a lineage of all pro caliber type player that's not even in there right now. So I'm not worried about them at all.
That's a good point out. Definitely a lot weaker of a team, but still a little bit surprising the way they lost, but I think they'll bounce back. I think it's still a playoff team. I think the Chargers will find a way and be all right. This was supposed to be the toilet bowl, and I'm still surprised by the result. It's just getting that bad for Miami. 24-27, they lose to the Carolina Panthers. 2 in that game. 27.
I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to hear when McDaniels is fired. Like I know it's coming. I think he's going to be the first coach fired.
What are they waiting for? Is that even a good?
I mean, it's not. Can it get any worse? I mean,
no.
So I don't know, and I'm not hoping that. I'm not wishing that.
He's gonna get paid if he gets fired, right? So this is the thing when we talk about coaches. I'm not gonna cry over someone who's making millions more dollars on me not working. Sorry, I'm just not. Those guys are.
I have a question. Do they look better without Tariq?
Yeah, they do, but I think it's more the fact that he's so checked out. Like even when he was there, he was just checked out. Like I think he just kind of lost hope on the team. So it's good. I mean, at this point,
he had a lot of things going on this offseason. Yeah. So at some point in time, certain things that continue to happen and everything like that, kind of for 2 years straight. At some point in time, it could definitely. I'm not giving him an excuse. It's just it could definitely affect your play on things and whatnot.
If he's locked in, they're definitely better with him. But when he's kind of just checked out, it just hasn't been great for him. And the whole team just.
How do you feel about the Jets? Because Justin Fields has been balling.
Yeah, it's not even on him. They keep losing games.
He's been balling.
I think the last 3 games he's had a couple touchdowns and 0 picks in each.
4 games straight.
Yeah, 4 games. Excuse me. Like he's
getting at least over 250 yards a game. I think he had 2 games over 250, 1 game over 330 or something like that. It hasn't been him. His recipe of winning football games and everything, he's done enough for them to win.
And that's what sucks about the Jets.
The Jets are putting it together. I think with some time and everything like that, let kind of Aaron get what he wants in that building and out of people and everything like that. I think they'll be fine. I don't think necessarily it's a turnaround year this year, but I think it will be very similar to how the Lions were, to where you play them and you see it on tape, to where it's like that's a physical team. That's a well-disciplined team. They're gonna get it figured out, and when they do, look out.
It's gonna be crazy if Justin Fields was the franchise quarterback all along that they are looking for. I'm rooting for it. The one thing about him that gives me hope there is he is a leader. Like everywhere he's been, people really do rally around him, and they really go. I mean, I want to say with like the Bears, they were. It kind of felt
even when they were starting the Caleb stuff, the team was rallying around him, and I kind of felt like the city was halfway divided. Half of them wanted, the Fields thing to figure out, and then the other half of the fans was like, okay, let's tear off and start with Caleb.
It happened. It was the Packers in Soldier Field at the end of the year, and that was the game. They were chanting, "We want Justin," because it was the Caleb Williams draft was coming up, and everyone was like, "No, this is our guy."
Yeah.
If he wins that game, and this is the part that sucks, game plan wasn't great. And that is more of a Bears problem than it was Justin Fields' problem again.
Imagine Justin Fields with a Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson gonna have a lot of fun with that. Not to say that I don't like Caleb Williams, but it just never was set up for him here. Even if he beat the Packers, we would have figured out a way.
If Justin Fields has that team, I think things operate differently.
I think so. I mean, right now he's showing what he can do if people give him confidence. So I think his leadership abilities, he might actually be the guy to give Jets fans some hope, because they might keep losing games, but they're going to keep rallying around him. And eventually, if they can just get a few big wins and Justin Fields is the guy.
To get a few big pieces, I think, another wide receiver, 2, to kind of complement what Garrett has, definitely strengthen up that offensive line. I don't think you let Bryce Hall go. Is it Bryce Hall or Breece Hall?
Breece Hall.
Yeah, I don't think you let him go. I don't think you let him go. I understand the Allen kid and everything like that, but Hall is definitely different. I don't think you let him get out of the organization.
No, well, if Justin Fields keeps playing the way he is, like, you're going to get to the point to where you're like, you know what? We can just start identifying the good players that we're willing to pay, because we might have the guy now to go ahead and do this. So I'm right. I'm with you. I'm keeping him, because right now I'm high on what Justin Fields is doing. And if he keeps doing it, like, holy smokes, the Jets have a quarterback
that can compete in that conference. I mean, that conference, you have to kind of have a scrambling quarterback. I mean, look at what Josh Allen has been doing. You know what I mean? So you're on the right trend of things,
which is good to see. I think Justin Fields is another guy with like zero haters. It's just a guy that's like, well,
I think everybody wants him to do well, just because of how things have went and how people have or how the media has portrayed it to be.
Yeah, because he could be really. I mean, tell you what, if he continues to show that accuracy, like everybody knows the athleticism. He is one of the hardest guys to tackle in the backfield. He's a freak athlete, and if he gets the accuracy and everything else down, like he will absolutely be a problem. And I shouldn't say get it down, keep it up. I mean, he's kind of shown right now 4 games in a row playing great.
Yeah.
If that keeps going in that direction, all of a sudden Justin Fields is one of those quarterbacks.
I mean, not even just 4 games in a row. I mean, if you take holistically, they played 5 games in the NFL. Yep. Even the first game out against the Steelers, I mean, you were going toe to toe, and it was just a tough loss.
Yeah, and he looked a little bit slow, and then he got better as the game went on there. So his numbers aren't as great in those compared to the next 4 games. But even in that game, you still saw some improvements with him. And I do wonder how much of that was his time with the Steelers and Mike Tomlin, because I know they eventually benched him, but I'm sure Mike Tomlin had some good coaching.
At some point in time, I do. He was supposed to be the future, but you kind of messed up the relationship, and he went elsewhere.
Yep. And it's working out for him, at least right now. And a lot of people will be rooting for him. I certainly will be. That being said, up to the final break already. We'll go to break here. Don't go anywhere. Don't Punt Hour right here, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey, Husker Nation. This is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top-quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Hey, Husker fans, Max 10 is turning up the excitement this season. They're giving away a pair of Husker volleyball tickets, and every time you tan, you're entered to win. Experience the 2025 season tour featuring high-pressure tanning, rejuvenating red light therapy, and flawless spray tanning, all for just $20.25. Look good, feel amazing, and cheer on the Lady Huskers in style. Max 10, take it to the max.
Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services is here to help you protect things that are most important to you. Whether it's your home, your family, or your future, Jack Russell has the proven experience to get the job done while developing authentic relationships with you. Give Jack a call today at 402-421-9100. Again, that's 402-421-9100. Or visit one of his 2 locations in Lincoln or Seward and learn how you can excel in the complicated world of insurance. Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services, a trusted and well-respected representative since 1999.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Tune in to Outside the Box from 4 to 5 p.m. for everything you need to know about the Lincoln Stars. Join head coach Rocky Russo and play-by-play voice Alex Fern as they sit down with special player guests to tell the story of the Lincoln Stars and give you all the news and notes you need from around the USHL. That's Outside the Box with the Lincoln Stars on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Bagels & Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. You can't go wrong with one of their great bagel sandwiches or breakfast burritos. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing. And we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Hey, Husker Nation. This is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top-quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Make your next event unforgettable with Grazing Gouda, your local artists and experts in charcuterie and braised tables. From boardrooms to ballrooms, they turn gatherings into experiences with stunning spreads of artesian cheeses, cured meats, fresh fruits, and gourmet bites. Perfect for corporate luncheons, weddings, parties, or any celebration that deserves a wow moment. They handle the details. You take the compliments. Book your Graze table today at grazingouda.com. Grazing Gouda, because every event deserves to be savored.
This is the Don't Punt Hour on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Powered by the Teammates Mentoring Program. Here is your host, DeMornay Pierson-El.
All right, welcome back in the final segment. Don't Punt Hour. Good morning, Pierson-El. Streaming in. Harrison Arns back here in Lincoln, 93.7 The Ticket, 1040 O Street, right on the corner. You guys are always welcome to join in. We got Chris Raff coming up next. And we're going to finish off with some NFL. Good morning, Pierson-El. If I had to ask you, it's going to be kind of a trend here. Week 5 results. After week 5, give me the top 3 teams in the NFL. 1, 2, and 3.
In that order or just teams regardless?
Not in order. Give me the DeMornay Pierson-El power rankings.
I'm still going Philly 1. I'll go Buccaneers 2. That third one's rough.
I'm going to keep asking until the Colts break their way in there, if they can keep it up. It sounds crazy, but the Colts have had the most dominant win so far. Just week in, week out.
Sure, you can put the Colts in there.
Okay. I wouldn't yet. But eventually.
I think they're definitely a top 5 team, but number 3, I'm not willing to it's tough to say them. Are they actually, deserving of it? Yes, but are there other teams and everything like that that have kind of, better victories, I think, over, good teams? I think the Rams are a good team. They went toe-to-toe. They could have beat, Philly. And I know what their record is, but they're still a strong team. I like the Lions.
Colts will get tested here quickly, though, because to your point, they blew out the Dolphins. Good. You beat the Broncos, though. That's a good win for them. You blew out the Titans. Good. And then you lost to the Rams by 7, a good Rams team. And then you blew out the Raiders that you know all too well. And now you have the Cardinals, Chargers, Titans.
I wouldn't put them at 3. I'd probably put the Bills at 3 still, just because. I understand they just lost, but I would. They would be probably top 5.
Okay, I like that. I'm not too far. I'm still going to go Eagles 1. It's crazy not to even have the Chiefs or Ravens in the back of my head right now.
Baker and the Bucks are rolling.
That's my 3rd team. They're top 3.
Okay, who's your second?
For me, second, I'm probably still going to go Bills.
Yeah,
I just think I know it's a tough loss. You lose to the Patriots, but the Patriots, I think, are better right now than people are anticipating. I think they're starting to put it together.
It's a division game.
It is. And I'm not going to absolutely beat up on that for that. So I'm going to go there. But if the Colts keep winning, eventually I'm going to have to go ahead and shout out the Colts, because again, they're winning games, but they're winning by pretty big margins. And if they do that versus a Steelers or a Chargers, then I'll really have to just kind of go, all right, these guys are legit. Give me a team who's frisky. Give me the frisky team who's making some noise. Maybe not there yet, but is showing some signs of coming to life. I'm going Commanders. That's mine. That's easy.
Can I say the Rams? That's not.
Rams?
Do you want like a sneaky team? Like,
when I think of frisky, I think of middle of the pack.
Then I'll go Seattle.
Yeah, that's a good one. Sam Darnold.
Seattle.
I like that one. Sam Darnold's going to keep playing consistent football out there. The one thing that he's shown, even with the Vikings, is he's pretty consistent.
The Vikings, should be kicking themselves.
Yeah, they should.
Should be kicking themselves. Again, we've talked about it many times. Like I said, I think that was the number one mess up of the season. Now, JJ comes back and does what he does and turns things around. I can say I put my foot in my mouth. I was wrong. But you see what happened. You see what the 49ers did when they found success. A good quarterback that makes you successful, and Purdy's been hurt and everything like that. But even still, when he's in there, he's rolling. They let the number 4 overall pick go.
Yep.
For Brock Purdy, and you let Sam Darnold leave when he wasn't looking to leave. Honestly, he was literally, it was known early that they're rolling with JJ regardless. So I'm just happy for Sam because he got paid. He's in a better situation. They like him, and he's cooking.
Yep, and it's okay that we talk about it enough because I felt insane. I felt like I'm either stupid or not understanding why it's so easy to move on from Darnold. And it was just like such an easy thing for them to do. Like, yeah, well, McCarthy, have you seen him? I'm like, yeah, but I just watched Sam Darnold for a year look awesome for you guys. So I always agree with you on that.
With like I said, I think Sam Darnold, number one, kind of what the F moments to where like, okay, that's going to bite you. And then Micah Parsons is right there.
Yeah, Parsons is bizarre. That one's not nearly as bad, but pretty bad.
I think that was just an emotional thing. I mean, Jerry is Jerry, and he's a sabotage king.
He is that. The other team, honorable mention, I'll throw in there, Broncos. I think that was a big.
I don't think they're frisky though. That's they're one game out from probably being. I mean, they're number 2 in their division.
Yeah, they are. That's fair.
Like they just beat Philly. Like that's not a frisky team.
Seahawks are 3-2 though. Much tougher division. I'll give you that. Everybody else, not so much.
But okay, what's your ceiling with the Seahawks versus your ceiling with the Broncos? Like your ceiling with the Broncos is probably higher because they were a playoff team last year.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But to me, but the Sam Darnold, I have so much confidence in him that it's like.
And plus on top of that, they traded everybody away in Seattle, and I mean that's a new team. New coach within 2 years. It's from the face of the organizations, like they just paid. They paid Geno Smith $100 million not too long ago.
Yeah.
That they were. He had the pen, but ain't right back. And they was riding that. A year later, they moved on from that. Like that's you don't kind of really know what you kind of have until it's in front of you. That's a frisky team.
All right, I like it. Any more honorable mentions before we get out of here?
I think the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna, because I kind of broke what the boundaries were for being frisky. Yeah, Lions. Lions are what Dan Campbell's doing. Again, I say this all the time. I love Ben Johnson. I'm so glad he's my head coach. Dan Campbell started the damn thing.
Yeah.
He's going to keep doing it until he's gone. So with that being said, don't go anywhere. We're going to keep it rolling here. Ticket weeknights. We got Chris Raff coming up next. That is the morning Pierson-El. Appreciate it as always. The morning. I will talk to you again tomorrow, but don't go anywhere. We'll keep it rolling.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
This is James Harrell with NP Dodge Real Estate. When I became a licensed realtor, I wanted a brokerage that would help me grow in my new career. I found that in Lincoln First Realty. When Lincoln First was acquired by NP Dodge, the training and support I received only got better. I love knowing I have the power of the NP Dodge brand behind me. I would recommend NP Dodge to new agents looking to jumpstart their real estate career and to current agents who want to take their business to the next level.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-20.